Now we will see about sets and functions from real analysis. First, let us see what is the definition of function. Let A and B be two non-empty sets. A function from a set A to a set B is a rule of correspondence which associates to every element of a unique element of B. For example, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. We define f from A to B as f of x is equal to x square. We can see that here 1 is related with 1, 2 is related with 4, 3 is related with 9, 4 is related with 16 and 5 is related with 25 under f of x is equal to x square. That is, we can observe that there is association of each element of A to a unique element of the set B. Now see what is the meaning of domain, codomain and range of a function. Let f be a function from the set A to the set B. Then the set A is called the domain and the set B is called codomain of the function f. And the range of f is the set of all values of the function f at all points of the domain A. For example, let A is equal to 6, 7, 8, 9 and B is equal to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Define f from A to B as f of x is equal to x plus 1 for x belonging to A. Hence, domain of f is the set A which will contain 6, 7, 8, 9. Codomain of f is equal to B which will contain the elements 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the range of f is equal to 7, 8, 9, 10 because f of 6 is 7, f of 7 is 8, f of 8 is 9, f of 9 is 10 because f of x is equal to x plus 1. And this range of f 7, 8, 9, 10 is subset of B. Now see what is the meaning of direct image of a subset. If E is a subset of A, then the direct image of E under F is the subset f of E of B given by f of E is equal to f of x where x belongs to E. Now see the meaning of inverse image of a subset. If H is a subset of B, then the inverse image of H under F is the subset F inverse H of A given by F inverse of H is equal to x belongs to A such that Fx belongs to H. Here we can see that this is the set A, this is the set B. Function f is from A to B. Consider subset E of A. Then the direct image of E under F is f of E which is the subset of B. Now consider H which is the subset of B. Now we will see what is the inverse image of H. Then the inverse image of H is F inverse H which is the subset of A. Now see what is the definition of injective function. Let f from A to B be a function from a set A to a set B. The function f is said to be injective or 1 1 if for x1 x2 belongs to A, where x1 is not equal to x2, implies f of x1 is not equal to f of x2, and f of x1 is equal to f of x2 implies x1 is equal to x2. Thus, the function is 1 1 if different elements have different images. You can see this is the function f, which is the injective, and means it is a 1 1 function because different elements have different images. Now see the definition of surjective function. Let f from A to B be a function from a set A to set B. The function f is said to be surjective function or onto function if each element in the codomain B is the f image of some element in A. That is, for each y belonging to B, there exists x belonging to A such that y is equal to f of x. And this is the example of surjective function. Here we can observe that for each y belonging to B, there exists pre-image in the set A. And therefore, this is the surjective function. Now see what is the definition of bijective function. If f from A to B is injective, that is 1 1 function, as well as surjective, that is onto function, then f is called as bijective function. Here is the example of bijective function. This is bijective function because this is 1 1 function and onto also. This is 1 1 function because different elements have different images. This is onto function because for each y belonging to B, there is pre-image in the set A, and therefore this is the bijective function. Now see the definition of inverse function. If f from A to B is 1 1 and onto function defined by y is equal to f of x, where x belongs to A, then we define a function g from B to A as the inverse function of f, denoted by f inverse, given by x is equal to f inverse y, where y belongs to B. Here g is equal to f inverse. See the example. Let f from R to R is given by f of x is equal to x plus 1 for x belongs to R. That is, y is equal to f of x, which is equal to x plus 1. It is 1 1 and onto function, hence f inverse exists, and it is given by f inverse of y is equal to x, where y belongs to R. As y is equal to x plus 1, x is equal to y minus 1. Therefore, f inverse of y is equal to x, and which is equal to y minus 1. Now see the definition of composite function. Let f from A to B and g from B to C be two functions, then the composite of functions f and g is the function g composition f from A to C. That is, g composition of f is a function f from A to C, which is given by g composition of f of x is equal to g of f of x for all x belonging to A. Now see the example for composite function. If f and g are functions from R to R, then find g composition f and f composition g. If f of x is equal to x minus 2 and g of x is equal to x square plus 3x plus 1. First we will find g composition f. Now G composition f of x is equal to G of f of x. We know that f of x is x minus 2 and therefore G of x minus 2. But we know that G of x is x square plus 3x plus 1 and therefore G of x minus 2 will be x minus 2 bracket square plus 3 into x minus 2 plus 1. Solving, we will get x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 3x minus 6 plus 1 and that is x square minus x minus 1, which is the value of G composition f of x. Now we will find f composition G of x. This is given by f of G of x. But we know that G of x is x square plus 3x plus 1. Now we will find f of x square plus 3x plus 1. We know that f of x is x minus 2 and therefore f of x square plus 3x plus 1 will be x square plus 3x plus 1 minus 2. That is x square plus 3x minus 1 and which is the value of f composition G of x. Now see some examples. If f from R to R defined by f of x is equal to 2x minus 1, then find f inverse of x. We have f of x is equal to 2x minus 1. Now f of x is equal to y and therefore 2x minus 1 is equal to y. That is y is equal to 2x minus 1. The inverse of this function would be just by interchanging x and y. Therefore, x is equal to 2y minus 1. We have interchanged x and y in this. From this, we will get 2y is equal to x plus 1. And that is y is equal to x plus 1 upon 2. And y is f inverse of x. And therefore, f inverse of x is equal to x plus 1 upon 2. See the next example. State the function f of x which is equal to 3x minus 2 is injective function, that is 1 1 or not. See the solution. We have f of x is equal to 3x minus 2. If it is 1 to 1 function, then it should satisfy the condition f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Now f of x1 will be 3x1 minus 2 using f of x is equal to 3x minus 2. Similarly, f of x2 is equal to 3x2 minus 2. Now see the condition f of x1 is equal to f of x2 and therefore we have 3x1 minus 2 is equal to 3x2 minus 2. Cancelling minus 2 on both sides, we will get 3x1 is equal to 3x2. Cancelling 3 on both sides, we will get x1 is equal to x2. And therefore, f is injective. See the next example. Let f is from R to R be defined by f of x is equal to 3x plus 4. Then check whether f is onto function or not. See the solution. If the function is onto, then it must satisfy the condition f of x is equal to y. Let us consider y is equal to 3x plus 4 because f of x is equal to 3x plus 4 and y is equal to f of x. And therefore, y is equal to 3x plus 4. From this, we will get y minus 4 is equal to 3x. That is, x is equal to y minus 4 upon 3. Now, consider f of x, which is equal to 3x plus 4. And therefore, f of x is equal to 3 into bracket y minus 4 upon 3 plus 4. Cancelling this 3, we will get y minus 4 plus 4. Cancelling this minus 4 and plus 4, we will get y. That is f of x is equal to y. and therefore f is onto function, that is f is surjective function. See the next example. If f is from R to R defined by f of x is equal to 4x minus 5, then examine whether f is bijective or not. See the solution. First we will check about 1 function. If f is 1 then f of x1 is equal to f of x2. We have f of x1 is equal to 4x1 minus 5. F of x2 is equal to 4x2 minus 5. As f of x1 is equal to f of x2, we have 4x1 minus 5 is equal to 4x2 minus 5. Cancelling minus 5 on both sides, 4x1 is equal to 4x2. Cancelling 4 on both sides, we will get x1 is equal to x2. Thus, f of x1 is equal to f of x2 implies that x1 is equal to x2, and hence f is 1 function, that is f is injective. Now we will check about onto function. If f is onto function, then it must satisfy the condition f of x is equal to y. Now y is equal to 4x minus 5. Therefore, y plus 5 is equal to 4x. Hence, x is equal to y plus 5 upon 4. Consider f of x, which is 4x minus 5 and which is equal to 4 into y plus 5 upon 4, because x is equal to y plus 5 upon 4 and this minus 5. Cancelling this 4, we will get y plus 5 and this minus 5. Cancelling this plus 5 and minus 5, we will get y. That is f of x is equal to y. Since f of x is equal to y, f is onto function, that is f is surjective function. Thus f is 1 function, that is injective function, and onto means it is surjective, and therefore f is bijective function. See the next example. What is the range of the function f of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 2, where x belongs to R? See the solution. We have f of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 2, which can be written as f of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 1 plus 1. And these first three terms is the expansion of x plus 1 bracket square, and the last term plus 1 as it is. Now x plus 1 bracket square, that will be greater than or equal to 0, because square is always positive. Thus we will get this f of x is greater than or equal to 1, because this value is greater than or equal to 0 and plus 1 is there, and therefore f of x will be greater than or equal to 1. Thus the values of f of x can be all values greater than or equal to 1, and thus the range of y is equal to f of x is y greater than or equal to 1, or y belongs to 1 to infinity.